Okay, so here we go. 1,958 unique visitors in 1 week. The 1 week following where we built that blog and we put it up, 1 week, less than 30 minutes start to finish, less than 10 minutes worth of promotion, we had 1,958 unique visitors in a week. Is that worth it? Is it a good trade-off? Especially if you're paying somebody $8 an hour like I do or less to do all the work for me. Well, seriously, they can build 10, 20. I have people that build 20 of these things a day for me if I want them to, and they do. 20 for $8 an hour or less. Is it worth my time to go build 20 of them? Probably not, just because I've got other things I'd like to do. But you have to learn how the process works. But if you hire people or you automate it, which we have software that does it too, you get 2,000 people in a week, unique visitors. These are not page views. These are unique visitors. Here's another website. We built this one live at the seminar. Once again, I asked the group, what do you guys want to build a website about? They voted on it. They said Nintendo Wii. I said, great, that's a highly competitive market. Thank you very much. So my guys got to work live at the seminar, and 30 minutes later, they had this site. They had a nice little header built into it. They had a nice picture of the Nintendo Wii itself. They installed an ad-serving network that rotates Amazon ads and Google AdSense ads, and I'll touch upon that later. But that's how we monetize a lot of these sites. What we do a lot is we throw up a website, we pick a competitive market or a market that we think will be profitable, and we have them build websites for us in those markets. And then we walk away for a month or two. And then we come back and we look at our stats. Once a week I get a mailing from my servers that says, here are your web stats for the week. And it gives me a list of all my websites on that particular server. And I'll take a look at those stats. I'll say, oh, that's interesting. That Nintendo Wii's blog that we built that I didn't think we had any traffic from, it's got 2,000 or 3,000 visitors a day now. Then I'll make a phone call or send an IM to one of my guys and said, you know what, that Nintendo Wii blog that we built is taking off. Let's go back over and let's optimize it. Let's take a look at our ad serving network and see what these people are clicking on. Let's take a look at our AdSense accounts and find out how much money we're making. Let's take a look at our Amazon account and let's see how much money we're making. They'll get back to me with a report, and I'll say, actually it's a lot of reports at a time. They come back and I'll take a look at it and I say, okay, let's go further with this Nintendo Wii's blog. But I noticed that we're making more money from Amazon instead of Google AdSense. So what do you think I told them to do? Weight the advertising more heavily now towards Amazon. But I didn't waste my time from day one worrying about the small details. Am I going to make more money with Amazon or am I going to make more money with AdSense? I said, build me a website, throw it up, email me a report in a couple of months, and let's see what's going on. Then I'll make a decision then. And that's what it's all about. Too many people spend too much time doing all this research, going crazy, trying to figure out what they should build an AdSense website, what subject they should pick to build an AdSense website with. My strategy is completely different. I know that people pay money for Nintendo Wii ads. I know that people pay money for websites. I know that. I just know it. So all I do is grab a bunch of keywords, throw up some websites, put them out there in the wild, do some of the social marketing promotions that I'll show you here in a few minutes, and then we go back in a month or two and take a look at it and say, okay, are they making money, yes or no, and what should we do to make them better? We don't even put email capture on these websites until we know that they're getting traffic, because email capture is going to take us another 10 or 20 minutes. So we just throw the websites up, take a look at the traffic down the road, and then go back and say, okay, can we monetize it? Is it worth our time to go in there and tweak the site? I can't tell you if it's a $500 website or $1,000 if it's worth your time. You have to answer that question. But you'll know when you look at it, say, okay, I made $50 yesterday on that website. Should I have my $8 an hour employee go and tweak it and see if I can make $100? Yes or no? You answer that question for yourselves, and then you move on to the next one. That's how it works. I'm jumping pages. All right, so this is that website that we built, 30 minutes live at the seminar for these people. It took less than 10 minutes to promote it. I'll show you how to do it later in the presentation. And they had 2,320 unique visitors the first week in a highly competitive market like Nintendo Wii's. It's actually one of the highest search terms out there. People love Nintendo Wii's. And we picked up 2,320 unique visitors in the first week. That's not too bad. I paid the guy $4. There was no cost putting it on my host account because I've got servers. I have 15, 20 servers at least. So there's no incremental cost of putting it on my web server. It's already paid. It's a fixed cost. So I paid $7 for a domain, $4 for my employees, $11. We made the money back well within the first day or two. That's it. Wash and repeat. Do it over and over. Any questions? I'll show you guys how this works. I just want to show you that it works first, and then I'll show you how to do it yourselves. Any questions about this process? Okay. So the whole thing is put it out in the wild, come back in a month or two, check your stats, see if you're making money, and then decide if you want to move further with that particular website. Another one here, highly competitive market, httreviewsblog.com. We built this for that seminar also. That's a WordPress blog. My guys just went in there, tweaked it a little bit, moved on. It's about HD televisions. That site had 14,250 unique visitors in about 2 weeks. You'll see here it started on November 9th, but that's just when they put it up. And then they came back to me a couple days later and said, should we do something with it? And then, boom, by the end of the month, we came up with 14,000 unique visitors in a highly competitive market. My guys literally took well under 30 minutes putting this site up. It's so simple. Blogs are great. The techniques I'll show you are easy. This site actually made really good money. It scaled up to, within the first month, scaled up to about 3,000 unique visitors a day. We were making good, we made our money back, our cost back on the site in 1 day on AdSense alone. We made our money for the entire year on one sale of a high-definition television set, just one. So 1 day of AdSense, one sale off the website, it paid for itself going forward for eternity. So what do you think I did when I saw these reports? You want to guess? I said go register 20 or 30 more HDTV sites and throw them up. People said you can't make money in HDTV. They said you can't make money in Nintendo Wii. Well, I don't know. I'm making money and I'm getting traffic. And I don't work hard, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it.